Old friends meet yet again.
Hey, good evening everybody. Welcome back to more Honkai Star Rail. The new MSQ is out. With the new patch, so yep, we're gonna go ahead and check that out. Move in to sell a message. Please check your prompt.
Phew.
What's up, Pom-Pom?
Just got a message from the Xianzhou Luofu. Looks like it'll conflict with our original schedule.
It's been a while, my friends on the Astral Express. How's your trailblazing expedition going? Soon, the Xianzhou Luofu will be holding the Luminary War Dance. Those who have aided the Luofu in overcoming the crisis are cherished allies of the Xianzhou. Thus, on behalf of the Seat of Divine Foresight, I'm extending an invitation to attend the ceremony. Your presence would be greatly appreciated.
Well, things are getting lively. We've barely recovered from the family's Charmony Festival, and we're already being invited to another special event.
Yeah, me too. But wait, won't it look unprofessional if we attend 2 ceremonies in a row? Aren't we supposed to be focused on restoring astral charts and doing some serious scientific exploration?
So we should leave March behind to take care of the Express?
Hey! That's not what I meant! I'm all for some fun. I just hope there won't be any surprise party crashers, like Friday or Saturday.
The Xianzhou Luofu has
All the
recently
dates now,
overcome
huh?
a crisis. By holding the war dance, they're demonstrating to everyone that they've returned to a state of peace and safety.
But that's what everyone said before we went to Penacony. You'll be totally safe under the family's protection.
No need to worry. The war dance is not like the Charmony Festival with all its hidden secrets. It's just a festival to honor the Rainbow Arbiter and the Cloud Knights, who fought against the abominations of abundance and protected the Xianzhou ships. Aside from star skiff performances, it's mostly martial contests. Nothing too different from the Taiki and Roboball contest we've seen before.
What do you think, Himiko? Since we've accepted Miss Black Swan's proposal, we should probably head to Amphorius for refueling.
There's certainly no rush. This trailblazing expedition is quite unique, and the Express needs to be fully stocked and prepared before moving on to the next stop. With Madame Herta's help, I was planning to deliver some Leviathan fossils from Kalinga Abyss to Ron May, member 81 of the Genius Society. It could earn us some favors before we set off. However, it may take a few weeks.
So that means we're not going to the Luofu.
Being an adult means maintaining relationships, whether we like it or not, March. Since we've been invited, it's only right for the Astral Express to attend the ceremony. So here's the plan. Pom-Pom will take everyone to the Xianzhou Luofu. Mr. Yang and I will meet up with Ron May and fulfill our promise. Meanwhile, you, March, and Don Hung will represent the Express and attend the war dance.
What do you two think?
Ooh, okay, cool.
I don't hear any objections.
So we'll have our cannon.
Now that everyone's on board with the plan, it's time to work to the Xianzhou Luofu.
Well, in that case. Yeah, cannon team. Well, March probably needs to be leveled up a bit. And hey, I hear on the grapevine that we're gonna be getting a new March form. Maybe we should level her up. Oh, we don't have enough. Well, we have more of these. Oh. Well, never mind. March gets to be level 50, that's all.
Kalinga Abyss. What does she expect to find there? Current research on the Leviathan merely proves how little we know about such life forms.
That's why geniuses are interested in that field. Science is all about uncovering the unknown.
Trans-dimensional evolutionary theory.
Don't miss us too much. If I stumble upon some cool Leviathan fossils, I'll bring a few back as souvenirs for you.
Himeko really knows how to convince people. Between Leviathan fossils and the war dance, the latter definitely sounds more fun. By the way, Danheng, this time you'll be taking a stroll with us on the Luofu, right?
And just let you two wander around aimlessly on the Luofu by yourselves? I don't think so. Plus, Mr. Yang is right. The Ambrosial Arbor crisis just ended, and both the long life and short life species are still feeling uneasy. And that's why Jing Yuan wants to organize the war dance, to show that the Xianzhou Luofu is stable and safe. And since he has extended an invitation, it's only right that I visit my old friend.
Guess that's settled then.
Coming back to this place brings back so many memories, you know? Hey, I'm not actually gonna recite a poem. I was just thinking about all the twists and turns we went through when we first arrived on the Xianzhou. This time, we're not being forced or enticed or chasing after wanted criminals. And we didn't have to sneak in through the cargo dock. This trip has been incredibly smooth. Quite unusual, I must say.
Oh, come on, don't jinx us, I was about to say that.
I'm just hoping for the best. You're the one jinxing us.
Oh, we're gonna see Yensing today? Cool.
Is the Starskip Haven always this crowded? Oh, there's so many people here. I can barely hear anything.
Yanqing said General Jing Yuan sent him to welcome us. But where is he?
Let's wait for him in front of the loom. It's the most prominent landmark on the dock.
Now let me rearrange this. Yeah, there we go.
Hey, you guys! Hold on a moment. Did they just call us? Look at their outfits. They're from Penacony, right? Are you familiar with the Xianzhou Luofu?
We know a little bit about it. What do you need?
We're from Penacony. Maybe you've heard of it. We came to this ship to gather interesting materials for making dream bubbles.
Oh, we just left there. Oh, talk about coincidence.
That's great. do you know any must-see attractions on the Luofu?
We did, but the locals were all like, come on, there's nothing worth seeing on the Luofu. It's so boring here.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Can't blame them. If someone asked me what's there to see on Penacony, I'd probably struggle to answer too.
That's why we're asking fellow tourists.
Most of the tourists around at the moment are here to attend the war dance. And that's why we're here too.
Yeah, we know about that ceremony. But isn't the fighting ring still closed?
I've heard the ring was actually converted from a huge decommissioned Luofu fighter jet. No doubt about it. It's a massive fighter jet. It's got to be larger than a civilian star skiff.
But for now, all we can do is wait until the war dance starts in a few weeks before we can board it. We've still got work to do, so we can't just sit around waiting for it to start. That's why we're asking you about some must-see attractions.
We're looking for unique experiences that you won't find on Penacony. Our clients love these kinds of dream bubbles the most.
You're the expert here. Give them some suggestions.
Why not climb to the top of the Ambrosio Arbor?
Hey! That's a terrible idea. You'll get them arrested.
You're joking, right? How about giving us some more practical suggestions?
Wait a sec. Maybe it's not such a terrible idea after all. No risk, no reward. Come on, let's go climb that tree.
Don't do that.
Slow down a bit. Wait for me.
Hey, wait! Just think about what you're doing! Don't mention our names.
There's a
if
god
something
right
goes
there.
wrong. I hope they don't get into trouble. This is nerve-wracking.
Look, Yanqing's here.
Really? Let's go catch up with him.
There you are. Everyone, this way. Hey, everyone. It's been a while.
It doesn't feel like it's been that long since we last saw you. But, Yanqing, are you?
What's up, Miss March?
They say kids grow up really fast. Yanqing, are you a little bit taller than before?
Please don't mock me.
We've only been away for a few months.
Yeah, you're definitely taller.
Really? The General is always worried I won't grow much taller. But I keep telling him not to worry about it.
As long as you don't, like, you
Sorry
know,
for the
get in
delay.
over your head.
With the upcoming war
Because of
dance and
picking
the
fights, you
Starscape
should be
Haven being
fine.
so busy, things are a little hectic.
Seriously, I've never seen the Luofu so lively before.
I was a bit worried that holding the war dance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis might be too soon. But seeing the bustling Starskiff Haven, I understand why General Jing Yuan chose this timing.
Yep. There's people from other delves and travelers like you three who've come from afar. With the war dance coming up, there's a huge number of visitors pouring into the Starskiff Haven. The Cloud Knights are working hard to keep the security tight. The General said this ceremony would help the Xianzhou Luofu recover from the crisis. It's a way to showcase our martial spirit, reassure people, boost morale, and attract visitors from other planets to promote trade and peace. By the way, the Xianzhou Alliance places great importance on this ceremony too. The Xianzhou ships, the Zhuming and the Yaoqing, have both sent messengers to offer their blessings. Yeah, I wonder if you've heard of it. It's known as the Star Forge, and it's responsible for providing more than half of the Cloud Knight's armaments. The Xianzhou Zhuming boasts skilled craftsmasters, and General Huayan is a top-notch craftsman himself. If only I could get a sword forged by him, I'd be on Cloud 9.
By the way, Yanqing, where are we headed next?
I'm sorry for talking your ear off. The General wants to catch up with you at the Palace of Astra. He's been eager to hear about how the Express has been doing.
It's funny how he tries to act all mature, but whenever it comes to something he's interested in, you can really see his childish side.
I agree.
Take every opportunity to roast March. That's the way you go.
All units, assemble quickly! Get ready to protect the crowd!
Just mentioned security, and now all of a sudden something's gone wrong. Excuse me, I need to go check out the situation.
You're just as jinxed as March.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
We'll go with you.
Watch out for
Protect the civilians. I'll deal with him.
Moon Rage. Enemies with this marking as a Moon Rage are betting to the test. Okay.
Borison? Why are there Borison here? This now.
And March immediately died.
Dreams do come true. Let the show begin.
Maybe the cannon team wasn't a good idea.
World cleansing track.
Well, I mean, we'll handle ourselves fine still, but you know.
Not good. Thanks for the help.
Sorry, no time to chat. Could you give me back my...
Stole my sword.
Wait, my sword! I'm sorry, but I'm afraid we'll have to put our plans on hold for now. I need to find out what's going on.
And get my sword back.
While we appreciate your rescue, my Xianzhou friends, don't you think it's a bit too much to detain us and our cargo?
Sorry, but we've been ordered to detain you and your cargo for inspection until we figure out the source of the attack. Once we're done with the formalities, we'll let you and your cargo go.
But this shipment isn't even meant for the Luofu, and it's IPC's patented technology. Who do you think you are to conduct an inspection?
According to the protocol, all cargo arriving on the Luofu must go through inspection.
But we didn't officially enter your dock at all. We just sought refuge in your dock because we were attacked by the Borisons.
Looks like this argument could go on forever. Let's not get involved in a heated dispute that won't lead to a resolution.
A wise decision.
Who's in charge here? I need some answers.
It's my fault. We let our guard down for a moment. I take full responsibility.
With the war dance approaching, safety should be a top priority. Now, tell me, how did Borison prisoners end up in Starskiff Haven? According to the protocol, Borison prisoners should be held on a Starskiff and taken directly to the shackling prison under strict supervision without ever touching the ground. Who allowed a prisoner transport ship to dock at the passenger terminal?
Please don't blame this captain. This incident involves the Zhu Ming's diplomatic vessel.
Who are you?
I'm Lu Jun, officer of the Patrol Defense Squad. Thank you for your help, Lieutenant Yanqing. The situation unfolded rapidly, and it shouldn't be held against the captain. Here's what happened. An IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borison just before arriving, and the Juming's diplomatic vessel came to the rescue. They fought off the Borison pirates and imprisoned them on their ship.
So, an IPC ship was attacked by the Borison near the Luofu, and the Juming envoys saved them? Sounds complicated.
Honestly, it gives me a headache too. The Juming diplomatic ship, adhering to standard procedure, docked at the passenger terminal to hand these criminals over to the Luofu. You know, with all the outsiders flooding onto the Luofu, the star skiff lanes are under immense pressure. The Borison desperados decided to put up a fight before the prisoner transport star skiff could get there. And that's what you just witnessed.
We'll make sure these prisoners are sent to the shackling prison as soon as possible.
I see. It's an unusual situation indeed. I'll report it to the security department of the Realm Keeping Commission and ask for their cooperation in handling the aftermath. Maybe I should gather more details from others so that the Seed of Divine Foresight can have a better understanding of the situation.
Oh, you look much maturer now, Yanqing.
Please don't tease me, Miss March. The situation on the Xianzhou before the war dance is like a calm lake that can be disturbed by even the smallest pebble, capable of generating far-reaching ripples with even the slightest disturbance.
You're even talking about far, you know.
What are those people? I mean, those monsters we just dealt with?
They're kobolds, right?
Those werewolf monsters are known as Borison. They are abominations of abundance, and we've been fighting them for a very long time. The Borison have been a powerful force for a long time, plundering and enslaving many worlds. The threat they pose is just as terrible as the Swarm disaster, and the Alliance even had a fierce war with them 3 decades ago. Their presence has faded over the years, but who would have thought?
According to that officer, they attacked an IPC ship near the Shenzhou Luofu. Such a brazen attack seems quite unusual to me.
Yeah, that's what I find strange too. It seems like the IPC and the Borison have some serious grudges. Well, enough with the chit-chat. The General wants me to take you to the Palace of Astrum. I'd love to chit-chat a little longer, but there are some things that can't be left unchecked.
Is it a serious matter? Maybe you'll need our help in hunting down the Borison?
Thank you, but it's no big deal. By the way, that young lady who just appeared, she took my sword. I'm thinking of filing a lost property report at the Realm Keeping Commission to see if I can get it back.
I doubt she did it on purpose.
You go follow the report and I go fetch the Pokemon. It's gonna be quite the show.
Don't remind me. I just zoned out for a moment, that's all. Alright, let's not keep the General waiting.
Don't worry. There aren't many people out there with that kind of talent. It shouldn't be too hard to find her.
There sure are a lot of troublemakers around.
What's up? Are you sus? Why are you staring at us like that? Why are you sus?
Please stay tuned.
Oops. Oops.
Success.
Well, you know what, March, you're bench for now. Or actually, no, you know what? March, you get to stay.
I'm gonna show them what I can really do. Huh? Don Hong, you...
What are you yelling about back there? We're just throwing Luofu so that we have an actual healer on the team.
It's been a long journey, Elder Hwayan. Thank you for your presence.
Don't mention it. Thank you for taking the time to welcome me.
General, I brought our guests from the Express. Oh, I'm sorry for my bad timing. I didn't know you were meeting a guest, General.
Don't worry, you're just in time. It's been a while, my friends from the Astral Express.
How's everything going, General? I dreamed about you on Penacony. That's not a lie.
Oh. Well, it's an honor to be in your dreams, my friend. Allow me to introduce you to General Hwayan. He's the Arbiter General of the Xianzhou Zhuming, known as the Flaming Heart.
No need to be so formal. I'm just a tourist here, no different from other tourists who've come to attend the ceremony.
Elder Hwayan is not only one of the Arbiter Generals, but also the Furnace Master of the Artisanship Commission. Besides his martial skills, he excels in forging various weapons. Such talents are unique, even among the Arbiter Generals.
Be it Arbiter General or Furnace Master, these are merely titles given to me long ago. I've retired several times already, but with the current change in circumstances, the Marshal has called me back to duty, and I had no choice but to answer the call. Well, in the end, I'm to blame. Living such a long life naturally brings its share of disapproval.
It's an honor to meet you, General Hwayan.
It's my honor to meet you, General Hwayan.
Oh, they didn't give us a disrespectful option.
No need to be all formal. Today I'm just a guest on the Luofu, the same as all of you. So, these three are the ones you mentioned, Jingyuin? The heroes who helped you with the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
Indeed. There's Don Hung, March 7th, and her. Without their help, I'm afraid the Luofu might not have easily overcome this crisis.
So, the Imbibitor Lune's reincarnation has returned to the Luofu and will attend the war dance. I'd love to have a drink with you should the chance present itself.
You're more than welcome, General Hwayan.
And this young friend is?
Yanqing, my apprentice. He remains by my side as my retainer due to his youth, which I hope will season him with experience. He will stand for the Luofu's Cloud Knights in the upcoming war dance.
Hi, Splashy.
Ready to take on all kinds
You
of
give a
challenges.
Twitch drops?
Great, great! It's a real treat
the
to
sword
see
thief.
so many talented young people around here today. Oh, I almost forgot. This is my apprentice, Yun Li.
It's you!
Oh, it's you. Hello.
Oh, you two already know each other? Guess we don't need any introductions then.
What a coincidence! I was afraid I'd have trouble finding this girl.
Oh? Now you've piqued my curiosity. Tell me, how did you two become acquainted?
She helped me capture the escaped Borison prisoners at the Starskiff Haven. Allow me to express my gratitude for you. But when you left, you took my flying sword with you.
Your flying sword? Oh, so that's why I found a dagger in my bag. Turns out it's yours.
Yes, it is. Now that we've met again, I hope...
Nope, that won't do.
Won't do?
You want your sword back, right? Well, you can't just take it back. On the Juming, when you lose your sword on the battlefield, you have to reclaim it on the battlefield. As for this little sword, it was supposed to strike that escaped Borisin prisoner. But unfortunately, its owner's agitated state caused it to fly off like a kite with a broken string, and it missed its target.
Okay, listen here,
By
you
the
little
way,
shit.
if I hadn't caught it and helped it hit its mark, that Borisin prisoner would have gotten away.
Hold on a sec, Yuli. You took my sword without even asking, and now you're refusing to give it back?
So much for Luofu sword masters.
What did you just say?
If you just stepped up and took your sword back from me fair and square, I would have totally respected you. But nope, you tried to play it down, expecting me to just hand it back to you like it's nothing. In front of everyone.
So much for diplomacy.
With all due respect, you don't honor your sword, so you don't deserve it.
Hasn't anyone told you that taking without asking is stealing? If you want to settle this with swords, fine. Let's have a one-on-one duel right now.
Yang Qing.
Well, that's more like it. Just be careful, because I'm not as easy to handle as the Borisin.
You two, be quiet and apologize to Yanqing.
Hey! Whose side are you on, Grandpa?
I don't take sides.
It's a small misunderstanding, and an apology would be too much. I've heard about the Zhu Ming's incredible swordplay and craftsmanship. Most notably, the legendary Flame Wheel Octet. Seeing Miss Yunli, who is among those ranks today, well, I must say she definitely has that fiery edge.
Such grandiose names. Some folks love to spin these fancy titles, trying to set the Cloud Knights apart. Yun Li is still just a young girl, a bit awkward and hot-tempered. So please forgive her if she's being rude.
Well, everyone, Elder Huayan and I have some business to discuss. For now, Yang Qing, why don't you entertain our guests and take Miss Yun Li to the inn? I'll find another chance to talk with you. I'd like to express my gratitude to the Astral Express for helping the Luofu during the crisis.
That's so kind of you. I mean, you've already thanked us so many times.
Please forgive me for coming at an inconvenient time.
You needn't apologize, General Huayan.
All right, Yun Li. Take this opportunity to clear things up with Yanqing.
Yeah. It's better to make friends than enemies. But I won't be heading to the inn just yet. I want to visit Lingsha. She just arrived in the Luofu and could use some help settling in.
Yang Qing, once you've helped our guests get settled, go to the Artisanship Commission for me. I've heard about the attack and the detainment of the IPC ship. Qingzu sent word that the IPC members are protesting and wish to have their cargo back. See if you can calm them down. Don't get aggressive. Just make it clear that the Xianzhou Luofu has no intention of violating their rights.
I'm on it.
Okay. Talk to them.
This trip is totally worth it. Compared to the Juming, the Luofu is so much livelier. But it's a shame the Luofu swordmasters don't seem that great.
Who is this small, sassy child?
Glad to meet you too. Are you here to participate in the war dance? Of course. To honor martial arts, the Cloud Knight's ring is always open to outsiders.
Okay, in that case,
If you can
take a look at
defeat
my
the
hat.
ringmaster selected by the Xianzhou, you'll not only win rewards and prizes, but also be making a name for yourself. Sounds tempting, doesn't it? That's how outsiders refer to my peers in the Juming Cloud Knights and the Artisanship Commission. We all train under Grandpa's guidance, learning the art of craftsmanship and swordplay. That's how we got that title, I guess. Just don't mention it in front of Grandpa. He always says that empty titles bring pointless challenges and conflicts. We Juming Sword Masters pride ourselves on the success of the group over the individual. I have some things to do. Besides, little Yan Qing doesn't seem too happy about me tagging along.
You did take his sword.
You're right. I took it with my skills. So I guess you can say I'm a robber or something. How dare he imply I'm a thief? Totally different. Besides, the sword seems scared of its own master. I'd like to ask him, you claim to cherish your sword as your life, yet you don't even recognize the state it's in right now? I didn't intend to keep his sword. I was planning to take this chance to return it to him. But now, I've changed my mind. I'll give that poor flying sword some proper maintenance. I won't consider returning the sword unless he learns how to say please, hello, thank you, and sorry. So he can forget about it for now.
Aw, poor Yensin. He's always getting dunked on. Well, you distract the young girls really want to run over about him. Poor Yensin. He's always getting dunked
Please
on.
stay tuned.
I need to stop pressing the button.
I'm sorry for Yang Qing's rudeness.
Not at all. Taunted by Yun Li like that, even a training dummy would be angry. You've taught your apprentice well. If it were me in my younger days, I'm afraid I'd have drawn my sword and fought. Yan Qing can understand your concerns. On the other hand, Yun Li is still a naive girl who's only interested in swordplay. Honestly, I brought her here to participate in the war dance because I want to broaden her horizons.
Okay, time to go. Oh, wait, I can talk to these guys.
Hey, Don Hung. I thought all the Xianzhou generals were like Jing Yuan. But that General Huaiyan, he looks so thin and scraggy, as if even a light breeze would knock him over. Is that old man really an Arbiter, General?
Well, each Xianzhou ship has its own division and specialty within the Alliance. Not all of the Arbiter Generals are good at leading the charge. You heard what Jing Yuan said, right? General Huaiyan was once the head of all the skilled craftsmen on the Juming.
Why does he look so old? Perhaps he's a robot.
Oh, like Madame Herta. That would make sense. Anyway, it's really weird for a Xianzhou native to look so old.
Good question. He's right there. So why don't you ask him yourself?
Why are you so old?
Nah, I'd like to live a little longer.
We should leave. General Jing Yuan asked Yan Qing to entertain us, so obviously, he has important matters to discuss. Let's not waste any time here.
This is the report Qing Zhu just sent me. Let me take a look. Looks like the General has given me a tough challenge. He wants me to try and help put the IPC's mind at ease. Well, it's not exactly a test. As Cloud Knight officers, we not only learn the art of war and martial arts, but also occasionally have to handle diplomatic disputes. It's just, you know, talking things out isn't as straightforward as duking it out with weapons on the battlefield. This is especially true when you're up against the IPC, with their non-stop corporate babble.
True, that's why you need to do the Ace Attorney thing.
Let's not worry about that for now. Shall I take you to the inn?
Okay. Let's go.
It is the Luofu's honor to have you in attendance at the war dance. Yet, the fact that a simple martial arts ceremony has attracted esteemed generals from the Zhu Ming and the Yao Qing implies intentions beyond mere spectating. Might there be any specific instructions from the marshal?
You're overthinking it,
Oh,
Genuine.
he has
As I
eyes.
said,
He opened
I'm here to
them.
broaden my granddaughter's horizons. I have no ulterior motives. However, I have no clue what the Yao Qing Arbiter General has in mind. Do you remember when you accepted this position?
What for?
I told you that an Arbiter General's battlefield goes beyond the physical one. You'll need to lead and manage everything on the Xianzhou. The title of Arbiter General holds a weight far greater than its literal meaning. So many years have passed, and you've done well. However, longevity for the Xianzhou people can be a curse. Living too long means that every mistake you made will lurk in the shadows. And one day, they'll eventually catch up to you. The Marshal knows everything that has happened on the Luofu. As for the Merlin's Claw of the Yao Qing, she has come specifically for you. Speaking of which, why hasn't she arrived yet? They say the Merlin's Claw strikes like lightning. Being late isn't her style.
That's not true, General Huayan. She's been here a while, but I'm sure you've heard of her unbridled nature.
As soon as she disembarked from the star skiff, she mentioned having something to attend to and simply disappeared.
You must be the messengers from the Xianzhou Yao Qing, I assume.
We are Jiaoqiu and Moza, retainers of the Merlin's Claw. It's an honor to meet you in person, Arbiter Generals.
Now this is interesting. A guest who doesn't come to visit but sends a message instead. What does she mean? Tell me, what could be more important to her than coming here?
Master heard about a spectacular view in Scale Gorge Waterscape. I believe she went there to enjoy it.
A spectacular view? Ha! Did you hear that, Genuine? This person is being sarcastic.
Bless.
Please do not misunderstand me, General Huayan. I was simply stating the truth. Master thought it would be inappropriate to keep you waiting, so she sent us here. Once she's finished with admiring the scenery, she'll personally come and apologize to the both of you.
This feels like we're doing more politics speaking. I'm gonna be real, I'm a little tired of all the political speaking, but what are you gonna
Drat. I forgot to ask Yun Li to return my sword.
do? I don't think you'll ever get your sword back.
Unacceptable. Every sword is precious to me. If it weren't for the General's interference, I would have taught that shameless girl a lesson in swordplay.
Or get dunked on, as is your usual.
By the way, I don't know if it's just me, but the General seemed a little reserved. Could it be because of Elder Huayan's visit?
Reserved? Really?
Maybe I'm just overthinking things.
No, you're not. When I entered the Palace of Astrum, I realized that the messenger from the Xianzhou Zhu Ming was actually the Arbiter General himself. So, the messenger from the Xianzhou Yao Qing must be the Merlin's Claw.
Thanks for the follow on
herself, I
IG.
presume.
That's right.
Well, that's what makes this entire thing so unusual.
Though I don't use it
What's
very
so
often,
unusual about
to
it?
be honest.
They simply received an invitation from Jing Yuan, just like the crew, right?
war dance is just a small festival. And now we have 2 Arbiter Generals from other Xianzhou ships here. I'm afraid they're here for something more. Maybe they've come to hold Jingyuan accountable for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
Hold him accountable? Come on, didn't the Luofu fall victim to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus and the Antimatter Legion? Why would they blame the victim?
Danshu's rebellion and Ventilia's scheming are merely one side of the story to the other Arbiter Generals of the Alliance. Only a single piece of incontrovertible evidence remains, creating an endless source of potential complications.
The Ambrosial Arbor.
Yes. It's undeniable that the Plague Mark, which was subdued by the Xianzhou Luofu, has resurfaced. But was it really a conspiracy instigated by the Antimatter Legion? Or does it indicate a traitorous intent from within the Luofu, implicating Jingyuan himself? Once the spark of suspicion is kindled, it proves hard to extinguish.
What was I thinking? Seriously, here I was looking forward to a carefree and enjoyable trip, but it seems wherever we go, drama is just around the corner.
Isn't it always?
I was so excited. I thought those Arbiter Generals were just here to see the ceremony. By the way, I heard that an alchemist from the Juming diplomatic ship has arrived, and rumors say that she's to be the new Cauldron Master of the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu.
An alchemist from the Juming serving as the Cauldron Master on the Luofu? While it's not unheard of, the timing itself...
Thanks to your words, Mr. Danheng. Now I finally see the underlying tensions. The General is under tremendous pressure right now, but I was completely oblivious to his troubles. How naive of me.
Come on, don't think like that. Leave the adult matters to the adults. Even if you wanted to do something for the General, it's not like you can do anything. Did I say something wrong? Again?
You're a real master
Miss
of
March is
conversation.
right. I don't have the skills to share the General's burdens at the moment. Still, I'll do my best to follow his instructions. Let's go. Once I've taken you to your accommodations, I need to go to the Artisanship Commission to handle the IPC's protest.
He looks like he has a lot on his mind. We can't just let him go alone. Why don't we accompany you to the Artisanship Commission?
This is too much trouble. While I appreciate your kindness, dealing with the IPC's workers could be tricky. I'm afraid this will cause trouble for the Express.
No worries. We're pretty experienced in dealing with the IPC. You've heard of the 10 Stone Hearts? We've dealt with quite a few of them, right?
You're a real master of conversation. Don't want to end up in an IPC lawsuit.
What's with you turning into a scaredy cat? I didn't see you worrying about lawsuits when you wrecked that giant mech.
Well, since you're willing to help, I won't decline your kindness. Let's head to the Artisanship Commission and meet them.
Sounds like a plan. Okay.
Can I really reason with you Xianzhou people? I think I get it now. In your words, this is called looting a burning house, right?
But I am trying to reason with you here.
Isn't that the same guy that was trying to take over?
That toxic voice sounds familiar.
Oh.
Haven't I heard it
you.
before in Aurum Alley?
You.
You know what? This isn't my first time dealing with the Skyfaring Commission. I can handle your unreasonable ways.
I can't believe he's come back again.
Straight up snatching IPC cargo? Isn't that going a bit too far?
Just as I've said it many times already.
Once we've inspected the cargo and completed the security check, you can be on your way. Is there something wrong with your ears, or is it just your brain?
I'm hearing you loud and clear. I'm thinking clear. And my answer is crystal clear. Not a chance. Keep detaining my cargo, and I'll file a complaint directly with your general.
Did I just hear a dog barking?
You jerk! Who are you calling a dog? Wait. Why are you here?
Hello.
Staying on the Xianzhou, are you? What terrible luck. Wherever you go, disasters aren't far behind.
Aren't you the guest from the Astral Express? What brings you and Yanqing to the Artisanship Commission?
I heard you're in
You're
trouble.
in trouble? No, it's me. I'm the one in trouble.
Looks like you've met this IPC worker before. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing.
Good thing. Very good thing.
I was sent here to deal with the IPC protest, Miss Shikui. What's going on here?
As you know, this IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borisin and rescued by the Juming's diplomatic ship. Then the Cloud Knights were instructed to bring it back to the dock for repairs and inspections. And this is Mr. Scott, the person in charge of this transport ship.
So, you're Scott. I've heard her mention you. Weren't you kicked off the Luofu before? Why did you come back?
Like I wanted to come back. I thought I'd just dock at the harbor for repairs and leave this forsaken place for good. Little did I know, as soon as the ship entered the harbor, a bunch of Cloud Knights showed up and snatched all our cargo from the hold.
What do you mean by snatched? I've told you 1,000,000 times. It's a security check.
Then why did you bring the cargo to the Artisanship Commission? You even brought in some shady craftsmen. It's obvious you're trying to steal the IPC's patented technology!
Listen here. Firstly, the Skyfaring Commission detected dangerous items that could possibly be weapons in your cargo hold. That's why they called me here, to double check. Secondly, where the heck did you get the idea that I'm a shady craftsman?
Even if there are dangerous items, what do they have to do with you? It's not even being shipped to the Luofu. We'll just fix the ship and be on our way. We won't unload our cargo here.
But you'll have to stay in the port for several days before your ship is repaired and you can take off again. How can we just leave unchecked items sitting here?
I understand, but we don't need to disassemble the cargo if it's just a security check, right?
In most cases, we don't. However, our scans discovered that the cargo doesn't only contain machinery, but also some substance that resembles biological tissue.
Biological tissue? Does this crate contain living things?
I'm afraid we'll need to wait for the Alchemy Commission for further confirmation. In any case, according to our regulations, we need to unseal one of the crates for further examination. But this IPC specialist has been hindering us on the grounds of patent secrecy.
The Alliance's regulations on biological products are very strict. Without further inspection, there is no way for the Skyfaring Commission to release the cargo.
Oh, really? Fine! If anyone lays a finger on that shipment, they'll have me to deal with. It doesn't matter if it's mechanical or biological. It's none of your business. I'm filing a complaint against the Skyfaring Commission's ridiculous regulations.
This Mr. Scott seems stubborn and difficult to persuade. Honestly, I really don't want to have a vicious confrontation with the IPC.
Well, I know a thing or two about convincing Scott. Are we gonna Ace Attorney him? Okay. Ace Attorney time.
I heard how you helped Aramali. The IPC representative back then was Mr. Scott, right? Since you've dealt with him before, it looks like I'll have to rely on you again.
What are you guys whispering about over there? Just hurry up and give us back our cargo.
Okay. You wanna do this again? Oh, it's a different mechanic. Morale. Okay, cool.
As I recall, this guy won't listen to reason and can only be persuaded with intimidation. But he does seem to follow rules to some extent. Let's use that against him.
Speaking of regulations, we have our own laws and regulations too. According to Article 4 of the Cienjo Alliance IPC Trade Consensus, the Alliance and IPC shall never infringe on each other's intellectual property rights.
Double the results of this round of Let's see, okay. Wow, they're playing battle music? That's funny. Okay. Let's start by reminding him of his embarrassing past.
Hey everyone! Meet my old friend Scott. He's very talented, especially at imitating animals.
Stop it! Let's focus on the business at hand. What's the point in dragging up the past?
Oof.
Oh, you're amazing! Can you teach me? Which animals can you imitate?
Just forget it.
Even
if we set aside the secrecy of intellectual property, these prototypes built by the Intelligentsia Guild are incredibly valuable, beyond your wildest imagination. If anything goes wrong, you won't be able to pay for it even with your lives.
Emotional triggers. Double the results of this round of negotiation. Okay.
Your logic is too confusing for anyone to follow. Maybe you should learn the art of communication from a monkey before you continue spouting nonsense?
Skip the reasoning part, result of good old violence.
I've taken Herta's curios and even destroyed Runmay's experimental subjects, but have I ever paid a penny for them? And now, you think you can just come and ask me for compensation?
Listen up, brat. Don't think that your fancy connection to the Genius Society scares me. The IPC and those geniuses are working together. We're not taking orders from them.
Oh no, he failed.
All right, that's enough. I'm not going to repeat myself 100 times. I thought you were reasonable and civilized, but now it seems you Cienjo folks just don't understand the basics of business. We've signed a confidentiality and security agreement with the Intelligentsia Guild, and if we breach it, we'll have to pay a hefty sum. Even if we sold the souls of every employee in the marketing development department on this planet, it still wouldn't be enough to cover the costs. Listen up, kid. I don't mind delaying this transport for a few more days. Once the engines are repaired, our ship will leave immediately, and you won't have any reason to inspect the cargo.
If that's the case, I can assure you the Cloud Knights won't let your ship leave.
Oh, really? Then you'll receive a ton of complaints from the Intelligentsia Guild and the IPC's Marketing Development Department. You're too young. I don't think you understand the chaos your rash decision will cause.
Since you put it that way, Mr. Scott, I'll take it as your agreement to the inspection procedure. Now...
Not so fast, you little brat. According to the IPC regulations, I have the right to arm myself and protect the property on my transport ship.
I thought you were reasonable and civilized, but now it seems the IPC just wants to play by its own rules. My apologies, Mr. Scott.
Stop him, guys! For the Amber Lord! For the
Well,
Amber Lord!
I guess that's why there was an option to just skip the violence.
Can't run!
Dreams do come true.
Rise! World cleansing dragon.
devil! I'll crush them all!
Let the show begin!
Get up, all of you! Why is the IPC even paying you? You're a bunch of losers!
Just be grateful that that little brat showed you mercy. At least your staff aren't seriously injured. How do you IPC cronies have the audacity to fight Cloud Knights? You practically assaulted law enforcement officers.
Another one? Who the heck are you?
I may be a bit late, but the good news is I'm here now. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lingsha, Cauldron Master and head of the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu.
For a second, I thought that was Sparkle.
Could she be? Yeah, she's the new Cauldron Master assigned here from the Xianzhou Zhuming.
I received a report from the Artisanship Commission about cargo containing samples of unknown organisms. It said they needed help from the Alchemy Commission. I had nothing better to do, so I came myself. It's fine, Mr. Scott. If you really don't want your cargo to be inspected, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter? How can you say that?
Why are you being so nice all of a sudden? Well, since you're not going to check it, I'll take this crate and be on my way. Is that okay with everyone?
Yeah, sure. Why should I object? Not only this sample, but all the goods on the transport ship are yours to keep. Like I said, we won't inspect them.
Wait a minute!
What are we playing at?
Well, that's more like it. If only the young displayed a more reasonable attitude, we could have sidestepped that altercation just now. Our ship will leave in a few days once the engines are repaired.
Your ship can leave whenever you want, but I'm afraid I can't say the same for your cargo. According to the import and export regulations signed between the Xianzhou and IPC, all biological shipments can only leave the port when they have confirmed to be of no threat, or when all biological activity expires. Since we can't determine if your shipment is safe for the environment, I guess we'll have to wait for its biological activity to expire. Let me check the previous cases. Normally, it'll only take around 47 star calendar years.
Only 47 years?
Why so surprised? You're still young and full of energy. I'm pretty sure you'll live a few more decades. Have some confidence in yourself.
Ha! Typical of a long-life species. Your words are dripping with sarcasm. While you may not care about time, I do. I'll be demanding double compensation from the Skyfaring Commission for every minute wasted.
Sure thing, Mr. Scott. You seem pretty confident that your career and life will last long enough to witness this victory unfold.
Step aside, guys. Let them do the inspection.
But, Mr. Scott...
Come on, we're already in enough trouble. Just let them do the security inspection. And if needed, I can always grovel before the Intelligentsia Guild later. I'm just using my head for what it's apparently good for, right?
Thanks, bro.
Well, honestly, at least you're not as annoying as that woman. Bro, just do the inspection.
This lady is really something else.
Is this the IPC product?
Listen up. Any damages caused by inspections will be filed with the IPC.
Turn it off!
Oh, it came charging out the gate.
Oh, how unexpected. That was a surprise.
And March is still dead.
Dreams do come true. Let the show begin.
Fiend or devil, I'll crush them all!
Rise! World-cleansing dragon!
Were you seriously planning to leave this stuff unchecked at the dock for days? That's way too dangerous.
I had no idea about it. You must have accidentally triggered the cargo's defense program.
I don't think trying to shift the blame is a wise choice.
But seriously, I don't know why that thing suddenly started moving. I swear on the Amber Lord.
Enough. Miss Shikwe, please escort our IPC guests to the Skyfaring Commission.
I'm on it. Please follow me, Mr. Scott.
Gentlemen, our preliminary inspection shows that there is indeed hidden biological tissues inside. Just like the craftsman feared. I can't even tell if it's ingenium or biological in nature.
The core of this device is what they call wetware in industry slang. To put it simply, this machine operates with a kind of biological nerve as its control center.
I'll take some samples for the alchemist to analyze and figure out where the biological tissue comes from.
Why would the Intelligentsia Guild use such unethical technology? Perhaps they're trying to create a new weapon?
Whatever the reason is, it's probably why the Borison attacked the ship. No wonder the IPC were trying to obstruct our inspection. I'll contact the Ten Lords Commission and ask the judges to come and give their final verdict on this. According to our rules, all prisoners and weapons involving dangerous creatures must be taken to the shackling prison for further sentencing. After all, it's the safest place on the Luofu. As for you, Mr. Craftsman, please go with the Cloud Knights and explain the situation to the judge. I had a feeling that the IPC members would cause trouble, but I didn't think they'd be this tricky. Thanks for your help, Miss Lingsha.
I should thank you for saving my life. Your sword skills were impressive. Taking down that big guy. I thought the General's retainers were all burly martial masters. I didn't expect Yenching to be so...
Cute. Miniature.
Can't argue with that. As for you, you must be the guests from the Astral Express, right? Saving the Luofu from that crisis. It's so impressive.
It wasn't a big deal. Really.
It's still early, so why don't we get some tea at the Alchemy Commission? We can discuss your suggestions for revitalizing the commission.
I'd be happy to accept your invitation.
And you three are coming too, right?
Let's get March back up. Okay.
here to pay my
News
respects.
is spreading pretty fast.
All these years, and the view of the Alchemy Commission hasn't changed a bit. The tides come and go, but the ancient sea remains the same. For us Vidyadhara, there's nothing more nostalgic than our homeland.
You're a Luofu native, Miss Lingsha?
Yes, I grew up here, listening to the sound of waves while researching prescriptions with my mentors and peers at the Alchemy Commission. It's kind of sad, isn't it? Everything changes, but somehow remains familiar. Just like you, Don Hung, I traveled far from home, and now I've returned. Seeing the familiar scenery brings back a hint of nostalgia.
The view here would be even better without the ambrosial arbor.
Oh, really? I think that towering tree looks pretty impressive.
Even if it's impressive, it's a plague mark. The Xianzhou have been fighting abominations for thousands of years. And now that the ambrosial arbor has been reborn, it's only natural for everyone to feel uneasy.
Well, once a seed is planted, no matter how long it takes, it'll eventually sprout and bear fruit. In my humble opinion, the rebirth of the ambrosial arbor and the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were inevitable. The seed was already planted when the ancestors of the Xianzhou sought immortality. My bad. Well, since you went through the entire ambrosial arbor crisis firsthand, Dan Heng and Lieutenant Yan Qing, I'd like to discuss something with you.
What would you like to discuss, Miss Lingsha?
I was lucky enough to be chosen by the Alliance to come in and clean up all the old grime in the Alchemy Commission. Honestly, the Alchemy Commission is riddled with problems and has reached a point where fixing it seems impossible. I'm looking to remedy this problem, but was wondering if you could provide any insights.
Well, even though I'm a Vidyadharan like you, I'm an outsider, just like my companions here. I can't really say much about a remedy, but I do have a piece of advice, Miss Lingsha. The Vidyadhara and the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu have always been intricately connected. If you cannot distance yourself from these ties, Miss Lingsha, changing the situation within the Alchemy Commission may be quite challenging.
I may not know about politics, but I do know that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been operating within the Alchemy Commission for years. If you're determined to root them out, maybe you should discuss it with the General.
I see. Thank you for your valuable insights. While the Lux Arrow from the Rainbow possesses unparalleled power to sever the ambrosial arbor, it can't sever mortals' desire to prolong their existence. Just like how the Cloud Knights can eliminate the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but are unable to calm the hearts and minds of the people within the Alchemy Commission. Our Xianzhou forebears knew this well, and that's why they entrusted the duty of guarding the roots of the arbor to the Vidyadhara. However, the Vidyadhara are still only mortal beings. 30 years ago, my mentor served as Alchemy Commission's Cauldron Master. She recognized the emerging undercurrents and sought to cleanse the source of the disturbance. Unfortunately, even though she was skilled in the art of healing, she didn't understand the human heart or how to eliminate the sickness lurking within the depths of the Alchemy Commission. In the end, she was framed and exiled to the Juming. I was also implicated and had to leave the Luofu. And guess who arbitrated the case and handed down the sentence? None other than General Jing Yuan himself.
What?
You heard it right. The ones responsible for the corruption in the Alchemy Commission are not just the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but even the Divine Foresight himself. Alas, why is your face turning pale, Yanqing? Don't worry about it. I understand that when someone holds a position of power, they may sometimes have to make tough decisions. I won't hold any personal grudges against him. Besides, at our age, holding personal grudges is a luxury we can't afford. Lingsha, you're back! I've been waiting ages for you.
You again.
Yunli, why aren't you with your grandpa? What brings you to the Alchemy Commission? Well, let me take this opportunity to introduce you to Yanqing.
What a small world. You stole my sword! Give it back!
I see. Let's skip the introduction part then. Why do I keep bumping into you? Are you stalking me or something?
Of course not. Unlike you, Miss Yunli, I have important things to take care of. You, on the other hand, seem to have all the time in the world to wander around without returning my sword.
Grandpa used to say that a sword reflects its master. I talked to your sword, and it told me that you've been distracted. You hesitate when you should strike, and you struggle to stay calm when your sword is unsheathed. Now that I see you again, I realize your sword was right. It wasn't me who took your sword. It was you who lost focus.
Do you really expect me to believe that nonsense? I've been taking it easy on you because you're a guest from the Juming, but you're not taking the hint. Don't people from the Juming know you're supposed to return what you've borrowed?
Just look at this flying sword. Even if I gave it back to you now, it'd just be taken away again in a few hours. You know the Cloud Knight saying, a Cloud Knight must never let slip their weapon, yes? Well, sure, I can give it back to you now, but on the battlefield, that's a whole different story.
Flying sword. Fine! You don't have to give it back, because I'll take it back myself!
So, is this the war dance?
Between these two, who do you think is tougher, Dan Heng? Don't get me wrong. I'm just curious.
Get ready to separate them.
It is my first day at the Alchemy Commission. A brawl is definitely not how I imagined celebrating it. Well, since you don't approve, I won't draw my sword here. I didn't mean it in that way. Since you've already drawn your swords, you'd be disappointed if you didn't get to test one another, right? I've received reports that the delves near the Alchemy Commission are still infested with abominations. Seems like my predecessors left quite a mess. So, if you two want to determine who's better, why not focus on them instead of each other? Clearing out some abominations? Sounds boring.
It's the Cloud Knight's duty to eliminate those abominations. You don't have to ask me twice, Miss Lingsha. I'll help you get rid of them.
Oh, you think you're the only one who knows how to behave? If Lingsha needs anything, I'll gladly draw my sword and help her out. It's so heartwarming to see both of you being so sweet and caring. So then, shall we get going?
So much sarcasm.
Ever since the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were eradicated, their experimental abominations have been festering here. If you want a contest, I'll be the referee. The one who kills the most abominations within an hour wins.
This seems awful familiar.
As always, you're still an expert in making unpaid work sound so noble and grand. It's for your own good, little Yunli. While you desire to compete against each other, I don't want to see either of you getting hurt.
That's really thoughtful of you, Cauldron Master.
So, are you both ready?
Oh, we just watch them? Okay.
Ugh. Looks like my Let me say it again. The one who kills the most abominations within an hour wins. Be careful when you draw your swords, and make sure you don't hurt each other.
Can we start now, Lingsha? Time for swordplay!
So we use that attack to defeat the enemy first. More bandits would be against the enemy.
Strike apart! Dreams do come true!
Oh, hang on. I didn't realize that Yenting took my first spot. Okay, well, if Yenting needs to be in here, then we need your part in order to protect him. And then, yeah, that should do it. I guess. Or, no, we'll hyper-carry him. Probably want to speed him up.
Promise you won't be bored with me.
Yeah, let's do this.
Ugh. Let me say it again. Be careful when you draw your swords.
Can we start now?
Alright, let's go.
Bladed flash!
Will you find the answer?
Let's improvise.
Will forged in ice never falters!
Strike apart!
I didn't expect someone who can't even hold on to his sword to actually have some...
You've got style with those moves, but you're not striking where it counts.
It's such a shame to see you misuse your sword like that.
He keeps taunting us, though. Rude.
Strike apart! Swords descend!
Is that all? Will forged in ice never falters!
Bladed flash!
Will you find the answer?
Dreams do come true. Say no.
Is that all?
Strike apart!
Will forged in ice never falters!
Bladed flash! Let the show begin! Strike apart! Swords descend!
It'll heal!
Feeling spiffy? Will you find the answer?
Bladed flash!
Will forged in ice never falters!
Strike apart!
You'll just be muting them. Let me try something else. One sec. Extended break. What about this?
Shift the balance!
Let's see how this goes.
Ugh. Let me say it again. Be careful when you draw your sword.
Can we...
Because I am curious to see if we win.
Is that all?
Existence is unity. All will be swept away by the wind.
Will forged in ice never falters!
Strike apart! I didn't expect someone who can't even hold on to... You've got style with those moves, but you're not striking where it counts. It's such a shame to see you misuse your sword like that.
Is that all?
Let the show begin!
Will forged in ice never falters!
Strike apart! Swords descend!
And she keeps kill speed.
Is that all?
Okay, you know what? We can't rely on Yensing to do it. Yensing's not cutting it. Alright. You can sit there in the back, Yensing. We'll deal with it, okay? Okay. 1, 2, 3. You sit back there, we'll deal with it. We can stretch for these guys real quick.
Rise!
I didn't expect someone who can't even hold on to a sword to actually have some skill. Strike apart! You've got style with those moves, but you're not striking where it counts. It's such a shame to see you misuse your sword. Bladed flight!
Fiend or devil, I'll crush them all!
Can you find the answer?
Rise! World cleansing dragon! Break!
Strike apart! Swords descend!
Grace.
Okay, yeah, we're just letting Danheng carry. Danheng's carry.
Bladed flight! Strike apart! Can you find the answer?
Rise!
I win, Miss Yunli!
You got lucky.
Why don't you just give me back my sword, sincerely apologize, and then go cry your eyes out to your grandpa? Consider yourself lucky that I'm not interested in your rusty sword, as I don't have the nasty habit of snatching other people's weapons.
All you did was chop down a few monsters. Don't get carried away with yourself. If you think you can just take this sword from my hand, go ahead and try.
They're gonna end up dueling each other out.
young friends. However, both of you have shortcomings. One of you focuses on dodging and weaving, while the other relies on brute strength, trying to take down targets with a single strike.
Who are you?
Me? I'm just a patient seeking medicine from the Alchemy Commission. A passerby, if you will. I thought I'd see my fill of impressive fights during the war dance. Yet here I am, able to witness a remarkable fight at the Alchemy Commission, of all places. Well, the Luofu is never short of surprises. However, I have a small suggestion for you. Why don't you settle this dispute fair and square in the war dances ring? That way, you can resolve your differences with a proper duel and put your grudges behind you.
Grudges? No, not at all. Yunli and I, we were just sparring.
Sparring? You summoned your flying swords and she swung her sword with full strength. No grudges between you. I don't believe it.
Aha! What brings you here, Lady Fei Xiao? Have you finished your health consultation with the Dragon Lady? Fei Xiao? Grandpa always talks about you. Could it be that you're...
The Merlin's Claw of the Xianzhou Yaoqing?
Looks like I'm quite famous on the Xianzhou Luofu, too.
Of course. Everyone has heard of the great general. Known to all, and unbeknown to none.
Great General? Isn't that title a bit too narcissistic? I don't like it. Ooh, I heard there's a dozing general on the Luofu, so I came up with a humble nickname for myself. The Lacking General. Lacking in worries, regrets, and rivals. Sounds much better, right?
Yeah, that's a befitting title that sounds both humble and impressive. Now that the sparring session is over, Yanqing and Yunli, shouldn't you politely thank General Fei Xiao for her guidance and bury the hatchet? Here's your sword. Keep it safe. Or it might get taken away again. By the way, we haven't settled the score yet. I'll defeat you fair and square next time we fight.
This is how she apologizes? Now that I finally got my sword back, I should report to the seat of divine foresight. I'll take my leave, General Fei Xiao.
Well, at least we got him a win. Then they should feel better. You should feel better about that, right?
By the way, Miss Linksha, if you've got some free time, I'd like to invite you to the seat of divine foresight for a chat with General Jing Yuan. I think there's more to those personal grudges you mentioned earlier.
Thanks for stepping in, General Fei Xiao. Otherwise, I'd have had to knock them out with my incense.
Not at all. Just doing what you asked. How about we call it even as payment for the healer lady's consultation?
Sorry, but even a general needs to pay their bills. We don't do credit here. And let's not forget, you'd have been waiting decades for a chance to see the Dragon Lady if it weren't for me.
Well, you can always send the bill to the seat of divine foresight and say it's for mentoring those kids. After all, it was quite the effort splitting them up. I nearly had to get tough. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to find a spot and get some fresh air. Back already? You've met with Jing Yuan and wandered around for a few hours. So, what do you think?
It appears that the Divine Foresight is using this war dance as a show of strength to convince everyone that the Luofu is prospering after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis.
But... I know you're going to say but, right?
But the influx of people attending the war dance is like a breeding ground for disorder and rumors. One wrong move, and the Luofu could be in a world of chaos.
The Cloud Knights on the streets remain vigilant, so at the very least, General Jing Yuan is aware of this. As for other matters, I'm unable to say.
I'd prefer to be excused from future meetings with generals. I'm just a military healer. And now all of a sudden I'm thrust onto the center stage having cordial chats with two generals?
My work doesn't lend itself to being in the limelight either.
Just stop whining. At least you're in one piece, right? Before getting in touch with General Jing Yuan, I wanted to put aside my assumptions and see his momentum. That includes the overall bearing of the Cloud Knights on the street, what people are saying, and how those close to him behave.
The might of an army dwells not within its pawns, but within the force of its collective momentum. Recognizing this fact reveals the true measure of power. Thanks for enlightening me, General.
A perfectly clear statement turned confusing thanks to your translation. You made me lose where I was now. Anyway, this is how I operate in battle, so you might as well get used to it.
Are you treating General Jing Yuan as your enemy?
The longest-serving general of the Xianzhou Luofu. Do you think he'd have only a few enemies?
By the way, General, you met the healer lady, yes? Could you show me the medicine she prescribed you?
Well, the healer lady couldn't do anything about my condition. She just told me to enjoy some tasty food.
So not even the famed healer lady could help? Don't worry. I'll fulfill my promise and find a way to cure you. Actually, I've found some leads.
Well, life and death, Jiao Cho. It's all predetermined. Upon starting my military career, I made a pledge that the rest of my life would be dedicated to being the Xianzhou spearhead, hunting down the abominations of abundance till the end of my days. As long as I can fulfill that deep-seated desire, I don't care how long I live. You asked if I view General Jing Yuan as my enemy. No. My real enemy has always been myself.
Enjoy some tasty food. So, what's for dinner tonight?
Jeez. You really know how to read the room, don't you?
You guys figure it out for yourselves. I'm due to catch up with an old war friend I've not seen for quite a long time.
Okay.
Hey! Was that the Yaoqing general who just dropped in out of nowhere? Oh, she's so awesome! I mean, when Yun Li swung that massive sword, she just casually blocked her attack with ease.
Mine too.
Yeah. But to go up against Yun Li is quite impressive, you know? That aura of heroism and grace. It almost makes me want to learn Xianzhou swordplay.
Oh, is this how it starts?
You think so too, right?
Oh yeah, Xianzhou swordplay is really good, like really, really good. Yeah, you know what?
I agree.
I'll encourage her.
General Fei Xiao is indeed impressive.
I was talking about Yanqing, actually.
Thanks for the kind words, Miss March. The war dance is coming up, and I've been chosen to represent the Cloud Knights in the ceremony. I've had my fair share of defeats lately, and even though I know there are always more skilled swordmasters out there, seeing General Fei Xiao's skills today has made me feel a bit uneasy again.
Don't underestimate yourself. After all, generals won't fight in the ring during the war dance. Just remember the state of mind you had when you single-handedly took on me and Blade, putting life and death aside. With that mindset, you can prevail against most challengers.
I see. Thanks for the advice, Master Dan Heng. By the way, now that today's events are over, General Jing Yuan wants to invite all of you to the Seat of Divine Foresight. He has something important to discuss.
I bet it's about how to deal with the generals from the Yao Qing and the Zhu Ming.
I really don't want to get caught up in grown-up games so soon. I just hope Generals Fei Xiao and Huaiyan can see the truth. We don't need any more chaos on the Luofu before the war dance.
Okay, crossing the blade and hot. What's that achievement? Oh, it's just a... I wonder if that was actually going to be awarded for beating her or something. Well, you know what? You know what? We gave Yenting his W. He's been taking L's this entire time, and we finally gave him his W. So, you know, good for him. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're using the cafe one. Okay. Actually, you know what? That feels like a good logical break, right? This MSQ will be going on for a little bit. So we're not in a rush. And March keeps dying in this kind of sort of canon team because she's 50 and I don't have the resources to level her up right now. So you know what? Maybe I'll level her up. I'll level her up so that we can use her in the canon team later on. She just keeps instantly dying as soon as we go into any fight. So as much as I like to run around with the actual story team, March isn't doing anything, so yeah. And you know, we'll get her new form later on anyway, so we'll need to level her up either way. But yeah. And then, why is she so low level? Because I just never... Because, look at the... I don't think I can sort here, but... I literally have every single... Where's the other one? Dan Heng is more level than her? Yeah. Remember! There's the data bank. Yeah. So... Take a look at this category. I have literally everybody. Why do I need March? I don't need March. I have literally everybody. In this category. Admittedly, I only have Japad as far as shields go, but I mean, look at this. So yeah, I am not lacking in terms of sustains. So, you know, as far as prioritizing my level ups go, I gotta put them to other characters. I have limited energy. I can only do so much. So yeah, she's been on the back burner for a while. But I'll level her up to at least 70 before we next do another MSQ stream so that she can actually stay alive in the fight and not die. How's that sound? This asshole just walked through me. Excuse you. But yeah, I think that will be... That'll be good, I guess. So we have a little bit of time. Keep going, it was just getting good. Well, we have been doing quite a bit of story so far though, so I tell you what, why don't we take a break? And let's do... Let's do a run of something. Yeah. Should we try? Maybe we should try and get the last star. Maybe just one round. Okay, so the thing we're missing, I think, is one more star here, which means, yeah, we pretty much need to get lucky with landing the weakness. So I will manual.
Caution does not mean cowardice.
Watch this.
What is it?
Yeah, it is very mechanic saving.
Our position is source.
The game is on.
Okay.
A world devoured by ice, freeze to death. A world devoured by ice.
So we can clear this pretty easily. It's just that what we need to do is land imaginary. We need to land imaginary on the main boss. But we'll hang on to everything then.
Take cover.
Feel the freeze.
Okay, never mind. Shields up now. We just.
The avalanche.
Do you find the answer?
Do I want to share E? I do, but she's not built.
This is double speed.
World cleansing track.
If I don't get the last star, it's whatever.
Fiends or devil. I'll crush them all. Quick. Get them.
Rise. World cleansing track.
Acheron? I have Acheron yet. The problem is I don't have Adventuring, so trying to run her in this stage just results in everyone. It's inconsistent. She dies a lot. I have, but it's really inconsistent. Mainly down to her dying.
Tremble before my power.
But it's okay. It's okay. I have a strategy. This team survives fine. It's a bit brute force, but it survives fine. It's just that it's slightly RNG because what we need to do is well, like I said. Actually, I'm gonna accelerate her.
More enemies.
Because we need, yeah, like I said, we need to land imaginary. It's not imaginary. Carlos playing him a little subpar. I'm running him in Sparkle, so it doesn't matter. I have him at E2 though. He gets triple enhanced basics after anyway.
Awaken, dormant skin. World cleansing track. Heaven surge. Break.
I have the brain dead version.
Take cover.
Let's play for a while.
There's even more reason I'll before his basics. No. You wanna use the tree, then out, then use the tree. That's how you get max damage. Alright. Imaginary? No.
The eternal free.
Actually, let's try that again. We need to get 3k. We need to get 3k on this one.
Watch this.
So we need to RNG a little bit, like I said. Because once we stick her with imaginary weakness, we can break her very easily, which will give us the mechanic.
The game is on.
It's a little inconsistent, but yeah, that's pretty much our best option. Okay, actually, yeah, I'm gonna accelerate.
Time for a buzz.
Quantum, I'll take it.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again. Let's play hide and can you find the answer? This combat needs
No, we still do pretty big damage. We still break it pretty high with quantum. We've got 2 quantum, and we need to get rid of Japata anyway. So
Awaken, dormant skin. World cleansing dragon. Heaven surge.
See,
Rise.
there's way more.
Fiend or devil. I'll crush them all. Take courage.
Feeling spiffy?
A world devoured by ice. Freeze to death. A world devoured by ice.
Can you find the answer?
The eternal freeze will bury you.
We're good. Don't worry about it.
Surge. Break. Awaken, dormant skin. World cleansing dragon. Surge.
I need to get rid of Japata anyway, so.
Fate.
Alright, imaginary? There we go.
Stay put.
No, we need extra skill points.
Junction of eternal winter.
This combat needs optimizing.
I'm gonna shred that one.
Double speed. I'm gonna hold everyone back again. This move.
Fiend or devil.
And now we get out, which means we can dunk it straight down.
Cleansing dragon.
Can you find the answer?
Heaven surge. Break.
Shipping.
Resistance is futile.
More enemies.
Go for the break there.
I'll go easy first.
Tree surge. Rise. For glory.
Well, that's slightly annoying.
There's no power to charge out. Let's play. Can you find the answer?
Imaginary's still on though, so I guess we'll just try and kill this thing.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Awaken, dormant skin. World cleansing dragon.
I'm going to break the pot before we break the...
Surge. Break.
Let's play for a while.
Freeze to death.
I think that thing's gonna wear off, so...
World devoured by ice.
It's just something I gotta put up with.
Our position is solid.
This move. Let's play. Can you find the answer?
Fiend or devil. I'll crush them all.
Time for a fun.
Oh, we got lucky.
Freeze to death.
Okay, yeah, this is a pretty decent one.
The avalanche.
Feeling spiffy?
Go down the center. And she's getting broken. So. Okay, there we go. Mechanic.
Times are changed.
Auto plays this ultimately.
This is double speed.
World cleansing dragon. Fiends or devil. Crush them all.
So yeah, if you have E2 plus Sparkle, auto basically plays him optimally, so it doesn't really matter.
Feeling spiffy?
Break. World cleansing dragon.
Good jump.
Can you find the answer?
A world devoured by ice. Freeze to death. A world devoured by ice.
Fiends or devil. Crush them all.
I sent a storm. Heaven surge.
No, the weakness just wore off.
Break. Awaken the world cleansing dragon.
Try and brute force the last one, I guess.
Heaven surge. Rise.
I mean, it's doing work.
This combat needs optimized. This is double speed.
Still phase 2, yeah, but phase 2 is easier.
Let's play. Can you find the answer?
We've got past the hard part, but Japan constantly interfering with our breaks.
Time for a buzz.
Yeah, we don't need to break her again. One more turn to kill her.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again. There's no power like team power. You're spiffy?
World cleansing dragon.
Freeze.
Rise.
And we're on to phase 2. There we go.
Behold, the power granted by them! You will not take away our hope to brave new world!
Okay, admittedly we need to get lucky again.
Fiend or devil. Crush them all.
Imaginary, please. Okay, you know what? I'll take that.
This is double speed.
Better than nothing for now.
Let's play. Can you find the answer?
I'll hang on to that for now.
More enemies.
Try this again.
Time for a buzz.
Imaginary. Yeah, let's go. Imaginary's in. We're in, boys.
Fiends or devil. Crush them all.
This combat needs optimized. This is double speed. You're spiffy? Can you find the answer?
surge. Rise. Awaken the world-cleansing dragon.
The main thing is we need to do as much toughness damage as possible, so. We're gonna have to tank another hit, so I'll just hit over, try to hit over the
Translates into hope. The past. Power translates into hope.
Okay. Oh well. The surviving of that part is a little RNG-ish as well, so oh well. One more try.
Watch this.
Flee.
Oh wait, hang on. I just thought of something. I should probably initiate with I don't often do these endgames on stream because it takes a lot of experimentation. Yeah, okay, maybe I should start with the Luofu for 2 weeks. Yeah, actually, yeah. It starts off with a little bit of damage on the weakness part.
Our position is solid.
The game is on. Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer? Time for a fun.
Freeze to death. A world devoured by ice. Freeze to death.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
This is already a better start than last time, so hey. They got imaginary right off the bat.
Fiends or devil. I'll crush them all. Heaven surge. Rise. Awaken the world-cleansing dragon. Heaven surge. Break. For glory.
A world devoured by ice. Freeze to death. A world devoured by ice.
Let's play hide and seek. Can you find the answer?
The eternal breeze will bury you.
Heaven surge. Rise.
More enemies. Time for a fun.
Stay put. Get them.
This combat needs up. This is double speed.
Alright. Got some plans here. Like that.
World-cleansing dragon.
Oh, we're getting a big head start on this
Time
one.
to change. Heaven surge. Break.
I'll go easy this time. Feeling spiffy? Time for a fun.
No, not imaginary. Oh well, it's fine. Try it again. After this.
Crush them all.
Tremble before my power.
Can you find the answer?
Resistance is futile.
Let's play for a while. Can I have fun this time? Time for fun.
Go.
This combat needs optimizing.
This is double speed.
Playing a little dangerous, but there's the break.
Time to change.
Can
Go
you
auto.
find the answer? This is double speed.
World cleansing dragon. Fiend or devil. I'll crush them all. Rise.
For glory!
Feeling spiffy?
Break. World cleansing dragon. Get that.
I'll go easy. Can you find the answer?
Fiend or devil. I'll crush them all.
This is double speed.
Break. World cleansing dragon.
Tremble before my power.
Okay, got rid of your pod.
Let's play for a while.
Be handy.
Spiffy? Let's play. Can you find the answer?
Then one more break and yeah.
The world devoured by ice. Freeze to death. The world devoured by ice.
Ah.
Awaken, dormant skill. World cleansing dragon.
It is me.
Heaven serve. Break. Fiend or devil. I'll crush them all.
I'll go easy first.
Heaven serve. Rise. Awaken, dormant skill. World cleansing dragon.
There we go, there's the second break.
Time to change. Heaven surge.
I'm actually gonna hang on to my outs for round 2, I think.
More.
Because
There's no power.
Sent a storm.
we can kill her fine, even with all these outs.
Stay put.
Thing.
Feeling spiffy?
The strength. Heaven surge. Break.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Phase 2, and we're in a better position than last time.
You will not take away our hope to brave new world.
Let's play. Can you find the answer?
Not the right side. Time to improvise.
This is double speed.
Awaken, dormant scales. World cleansing dragon. Sent a storm. Heaven surge. Rise.
Let's play for a while.
Fiend or devil. I'll crush them all.
Ready to be crushed. Ready to be crushed. And go to the past.
Scales. World cleansing dragon.
Guess we want to take out as many ads as possible.
Find the answer.
Search. Quick.
Sure, everybody's topped up. Try and stick imaginary. Okay, imaginary's been stuck on.
Power translates into hope.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Alright, it gets all turn.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all.
Find the answer.
Awaken through its scales. Blood cleansing dragon.
I'll go easy. Feeling spiffy?
Power translates into hope. Engulf the past.
This combat needs up. This is double speed. Here is new.
Quick. Awaken through its scales. Blood cleansing dragon.
Power translates
Alright,
into
we're tanking fine, we're tanking fine.
Find the answer.
the only redemption.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all.
Ah, not quite enough.
Translates into hope.
Tank it, tank it, tank it, tank it. Oh no! Damn. Ah, we were that close though. Darn it. It's slightly RNG-ish.
Watch this.
Flee.
No, this is what the end game looks like, you know?
100% quick.
It's okay, we'll try it again.
Our position is solid.
The game is on. Feeling spiffy? Let's play. Can you find
These
the answer?
super boss fights? Yeah, basically.
Time for
Imaginary? Yeah!
World devoured by ice. Freeze to death. A world devoured by ice.
This combat needs optimizing.
We're just gonna go ahead and chip. Yeah, we'll chip away at your body. So.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all. Awaken through its scales. Blood cleansing dragon. Heaven search.
You know what? I'm gonna focus on Chipad as well a little bit because he puts up the shield and that actually is a little bit annoying to deal with. So we break him early before he can do that.
Let's play. Can you find the answer?
Heaven search. Quick. Take courage.
Freeze to death. The world devoured by ice. Freeze to death. Witness the avalanche.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all. Awaken through its scale. Blood cleansing dragon.
This combat needs up
Get
to
a bit ahead of
This is
the
double speed.
speed here where you can also break apart. Nothing's vulnerable.
Judgment of eternal winter.
We're timing things a little better now.
Can I have fun this time? Time for fun.
Yo, we're getting super lucky this time round. This is a good run. Yeah, let's top everyone up then. We'll play it safe and top everyone up. We have plenty of skill points to work with here,
Awaken, dormants. World cleansing dragon.
so E2IO really just makes this a lot more convenient for us.
Rise.
Will you find the answer? This is double speed.
World cleansing dragon. Fiend or devil. Crush them all. The time to change. Heaven's servant. Break.
There's only one target left. Okay.
Rise. World cleansing dragon.
Oh, we might actually manage to just flat out kill her here.
Rise.
Oh no. Yeah, no. One more. I'm not quite that level of super carry.
Will you find the answer?
The strength. Heaven's surge. Break. Awaken. World cleansing dragon. Heaven's surge. Rise.
It is new. This combat needs optimi- This is double speed.
Freeze to death.
Fiend or devil. Crush them all.
Let's play. Will you find the answer? You're spiffy?
The strength. Heaven's surge.
Okay, we're getting a break here.
Awaken the world cleansing dragon. The time to change. Heaven's surge. Rise.
Can I have fun this time?
I sent a storm. Heaven's surge. Break.
Okay, here we go again. 1400 remaining action value. That's a lot higher than the last time. Now we just have to not die.
You will not take away our hope to brave new world.
Let's play. Will you find the answer? This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
I'm gonna peek you. Imaginary, please. Oh, good.
Awaken dormant scales.
Let's shred these ones this time.
Rise. Fiend or devil. Crush them all.
Let's play. Will you find the answer?
Ready to be crushed. Ready to be crushed.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
No, it's still wind.
Let's play first.
Heaven's Surge.
Really need to.
Weaken scales. World cleansing dragon.
If I just fired on the center, I will be able to break the center.
Power translates into hope.
You find the answer.
Okay, there's less ads on the view this time, so it might have an easier time. And also now we can do some actual break damage down the center because also yeah, I'm gonna fire this up immediately so that I can start chipping away the ads. I don't need to do that.
Power translates into
Will help, we can tank this.
redemption.
Imaginary please. Still.
Power translates into hope.
Accelerated it. Okay, let me think about this. That.
Find the answer.
That.
This combat needs up. This is double speed.
This.
Weaken world
Fire
cleansing
the
dragon.
center. This.
Fiend or devil. I'll crush them all.
Alright, I'm accelerating Luofu. Kill the ad. And I'm gonna throw a heal up.
Power translates into hope.
Okay, I think we tanked the double Nova, yeah.
More enemies.
Imaginary.
Power translates into hope.
I'm gonna keep it. Okay, so at this point, I think we just keep accelerating.
Find the answer.
Weaken world cleansing dragon. Sent a storm.
Taking the attraction to get used on. But at this point, imaginary.
This is double speed.
Fiend or devil. I'll crush them all.
Imaginary. There we go.
Power translates into hope.
1, 2, 3.
Rise.
Oh.
Weaken world cleansing dragon.
1, 2, 3.
Break.
Ow.
Find the answer.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Weaken world cleansing dragon.
And that also handled it.
This is double speed.
Fiend or devil. I'll crush them all. Rise.
You're sticky.
Break. Rise.
Oh, this is looking good, Chad. This is looking good. Ganheng should be able to get the last 1% off.
Find the answer.
No, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. We're okay, we're okay. Don't worry about it.
More enemies.
GG. Here's the question. Is that enough points? 6,000! There we go! Alright, I think that's about as good as we're gonna get for the first one, so... Let's see if we can't up the second one a little bit more. We just need to squeeze out a couple hundred extra points on this one. Yeah, that's like about 1,000. That was about like not quite 1,000, but quite a bit. Still a ways away. Well, if we can squeeze out a couple hundred more points on this one.
Please stay tuned.
Sound lingers.
Activate! Behold the symbol of your beauty!
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Nice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourself!
There's more to life.
Stay in step. Dreams do come true. The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Join the battle. Rise to the challenge.
Like until everything burns to ashes! Fight to land!
Rise to the challenge.
This is more than a battle. Set to the sea.
Bear witness.
Okay.
Some value,
Yeah, you
I
will be
suppose.
good, therefore.
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
In the mood for another beating?
Firefly Type 4 in position. Fight! Enjoying yourself? Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Set to the sea. Eternal.
Rise, behold, the symbol of beauty. Time to mix things up.
So this is the
Nice
warmth
like
of
a
life.
good brew, my friends.
Okay.
Indulge yourselves! Step up, let's see ya. It ain't over. Rise to the challenge.
There's more to life.
Dreams do come true. The mood is set. Let the show begin.
You're fighting a gentleman. Bear witness. Let the duel commence.
Until everything burns to ashes! Fight to land!
And break is on.
Let the show begin.
All
I
will
think
be
we can
swept
kill him
away
in
by
one
the
phase, in one round. Argentina. I've gotten slightly better relics than the last time I attempted this, so
Let's improvise.
if we can kill him in one turn. Oh yeah, there we go. I think we can squeeze out. I think we can squeeze out the points we need.
Is this interview?
Stay in step. Dreams do.
Good chance of squeezing out the points we need. Yeah.
Firefly Type 4 in the fight to land! Set to the sea. Grace and elegance.
Let's advance. The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Hit him with that. Report all of
Like I'm so burnt to ashes!
Every petal in life, all will be swept away by the wind.
Nice second, my friends. Indulge yourselves! Bear witness. Let the duel commence. It ain't over.
This is more than a battle. Fight to live! Set the scene!
Yeah, this team is directly prepared to be able to take advantage of the mechanics, you know, so. No, Lamau, XP.
Let the show begin.
All will be swept away by the wind.
My friends, indulge yourselves!
Existence is
Look at all that super break damage rolling in, baby. Oh, Lamau! You see that? What were those numbers? Low Lamau. Ah, I don't think we're getting enough. 62. Okay. Yeah, that's tough. You think Node 1 needs a change in team? Okay, well... I'm not gonna do it on stream anymore, I guess, but then let's take a look, I guess. Now what could we use here? I could use my Acheron team, but the problem is it doesn't survive very long. Unless I don't use so that means I'm running this team. 1, 2, 3, and then... Yeah, the question is, the problem is, who do we run on our 4th slot? Because Japar doesn't deal with it enough. That's the problem. That's our main problem. Japar doesn't deal with it enough. But if we run a different healer, then Acheron just doesn't get her stacks fast enough. But I think we need Warhol in order to cleanse freeze, so that's the problem. So I guess unless we try this. You guys want to try going for this? I guess we can. Okay, I'll give it one shot. I'll give the Acheron team one shot. Because Acheron can do some of this, but...
Stream 4.
It's gonna be a little trickier, I guess.
Resistance is futile!
A world devoured by ice. Freeze to death. A world devoured by ice. This is where it ends.
Do I happen to have Kafka or Black Swan? Nope, I do not.
Justice for oblivion.
Enemy data secure. Network accessible. Time for a good old counterattack. This new.
Fiends or devil. I'll crush them all!
This
I can still
combat
make it
needs
work, though.
optimizing. This is double
Oh, I
speed.
should have gone for the other ad.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Enemy data secure. Network accessible. Time for a good old counterattack.
I can probably make this work.
Freeze to death! A world devoured by ice! Witness the avalanche! Free will, or was it the water?
Enemy data net marker festival. Time for a good old counter. Can I have fun this time?
Judgment of eternal winter!
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Don't kill Acheron, please.
Commencing
Thank
support.
you.
Ready for another? Enemy data secure. Net marker festival. Time for a good old counter.
Resistance is futile.
I weep for the departed. It is my fault. That's half the work. Destined for oblivion.
Fiend or devil? I'll crush them all!
Net marker festival. Time for a good old counter.
Tremble before my power.
Our position is solid.
Still water oblivion.
Stay put!
No, I don't have Black Swan or Kafka. I don't have any DOT units.
Enemy data secure. Net marker festival. Time for a good old counter.
Fiend or devil?
Other than the free ones.
Crush them all!
This combat needs This is double speed.
Yeah, I'll chip away at Japad
World
again.
devoured by ice. Freeze to death. A world devoured by ice.
Gotcha, you can't cleanse freeze fast enough is the problem. Well, that goes Acheron. Yeah, this is the slight problem is that Acheron's a bit squishy.
Stream forward.
Resistance is futile.
Freeze to death. A world devoured by ice. Freeze to death. All will
Lamau. Okay. Well, I can probably RNG my way into it eventually, but yeah, you know, you see, that's the minor problem. Is it able to panic you when you need to? No, see, the problem is we need Luofu in order to cleanse freeze, because if we don't, I've tried Lorcha, the problem is in phase 2, things will snowball very quickly out of control if I don't cleanse freeze so that I can keep breaking stuff. So that's the problem. That's the problem with Lorcha. He can't keep up. He can't quite keep up because he doesn't have his cleanse isn't fast enough. Luofu just cleanses them automatically as soon as their turn goes around. So that helps him a lot. Oh, that's fine. It's just what 80. It's just 80 jades. So how's your little play? Not built. Let me just run. Let me just here. You want to take a look? That's my roster. Those guys unbuilt. The ones I have built are mainly Super Break team is built. Super Break team is built. Acheron team is mostly built, except with Japad instead of Aventurine, you know. And old Mono Imaginary is built, and a couple of the supports are built. That's about it. Alt March may help in this fight. Maybe. She is a breaker, yeah. But we can slot her in. Do we have enough time though? We'll have to do it in the next 2 days, yeah. No, I know what her kit is. I know what her kit does. So yeah, she can be a super breaker. The problem is, if you're running her as a breaker, you need to run her with Imaginary Trailblazer as well. And Firefly wants her. Yeah, but this is a mode that wants you to break. So I won't be able to run her on boss 1 since Stell is on boss 2's team. So yeah. I think we'll just have to forego the last star, which is fine. We came close enough. Yeah, we came close enough. Alright chat, we're gonna call it at that for today. We'll be back with more MSQ sometime soon, so yeah. Look forward to that. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys around soon. Peace.
Noise.